My name is Rodolfo Saboia. I'm Director General of ANP. ANP is the Brazilian national oil, natural gas, and biofuels regulatory agency. We do our regulation among a universe that goes from the well until the gas station. Everything within this process is regulated by ANP. We have under our umbrella more than 135,000 economic agents that are regulated by the agency. So it's a gigantic task. We have a body that is basically centered in Rio de Janeiro and Brasilia, and also on some other small groups of people in other 5 cities in Brazil. And right now we have in Congress 2 bills regarding the hydrogen issue, and on both of them, ANP is destined to play a key role in regulating this sector. So basically, this is why a oil regulatory agency is present on a hydrogen event.
The Brazilian Parliament voted a law considering the production of hydrogen under the threshold of 4 kilos of CO2 per kilos of hydrogen as low carbon. If the law is approved, what kind of technologies will be considered as low carbon?
Well, as you mentioned, there's a threshold established on the law. That means that we're considering low carbon hydrogen as a possibility. So that makes possible a lot of technologies be included in the process of producing hydrogen in Brazil. Brazil has a huge potential for hydrogen produced from renewables itself. We have a huge potential of. So we're the largest tropical country in the world, so we have a huge potential for solar, for wind power. So that means that we are a country that can offer a lot of renewable energy in the production of hydrogen, which will be key in the development of the energy transition in the future, for the future in the world. So I think that aside of that, also having this threshold of 4 kilograms, we don't rule out any possibility that still is kept under this threshold of 4 kilos of CO2. And that brings us opportunities in other fields where we still have other huge potentials like biomethane and bioethanol and biomass as a whole. These are other sources that we're considering as possible of being used in the production of hydrogen, being sure that we keep our production below these 4 kilograms of CO2.
Considering the emphasis on renewable hydrogen sources in the legislation, how does the ANP anticipate that the provisions of Project of Law 230823 will either facilitate or pose challenges to the increased production of green hydrogen in Brazil?
Like I mentioned, we have 2 bills running right now. This is one of them. But as I mentioned, we don't rule out any route per se in advance of the development of the production of hydrogen. We just want to keep ourselves sure that we offer the guarantee that our production will be lower than 4 kilograms. So I don't see right now that this limit and the eventual the exclusion of any route per se would be an issue once that we have potential for many sources of production that we can assure that will be done under this threshold. We have lots of challenge. We cannot imagine that hydrogen will be available on affordable prices for the world as a whole. I think that the market will face its challenges as we move ahead, but it's absolutely necessary that we do this step ahead, moving in the direction of the energy transition in order to collaborate with the goals for net zero scenario on the year 2050. So I don't think that there are necessary other challenges other than the ones that technology itself poses. But the law that's being approved, the bills that are being considered, already offer opportunities once that we keep this production under the 4 kilograms of CO2 threshold.